Ladies, gentlemen, meatbags alike, welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution. We saved Josie, we saved the other hostages.
You son of a bitch!
We're doing pretty alright. Unfortunately, there haven't been
Sorry, Mr. Thornton.
two,
The target's on lockdown. I can't let anyone in.
just waiting for their
But my
dialogue.
wife, she's still in there. I need to know that she's okay.
You'll have to wait until the building is secure. Now back up and let the SWAT team do their job, please.
Alright. So yeah, unfortunately with two lethal takedowns, because apparently my controller decided to register, me tapping for holding, which is a bit unfortunate, but whatever. Let's comfort Greg here.
My wife, is she all right?
She's fine. A little shaken up, though. Swab will need to debrief her, but you'll see her soon.
I don't know what to say. I think I've given up on her. You're a true hero, man. I'll find some way to repay this, I swear.
There's no need for that. I was just doing my job.
Don't be modest. I didn't recognize you before, but I know who you are, Mr. Jensen. And I know you weren't supposed to be back at work yet. Thank God you are. I'll be in touch. Count on it.
Yeah, happy to help. Anywho, let's get out of here, shall we?
You made a lot of people happy tonight, Jensen. And not just the men in suits.
It's what they pay me for.
No. They pay you to put corporate interests ahead of people. You found a way to satisfy everyone. Guess Dr. Reed was telling the truth about you.
Megan? What are you talking about, Malik?
Before you were hired, she said the papers were lying about Mexican Town. That you weren't fired from the force. You quit when you realized Protect and Serve had become Protect and Serve the corporate interest. Nice to see she was right. You ready to go?
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
Wonder what's going to happen next. Knowing that there's going to be more to this than just, solving one terrorist problem. We still got to find Megan.
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
I know I didn't choose, but I'm still, if I was in Adam's shoes, I'm still happy to be alive. So, pretty
You're right.
good.
I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Well, let's inquire about what they think about the first attack.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
No, I wouldn't be pleased either. Alright? Where were you?
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us...
They were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
In, out, messy, but job done. I don't like it. What about the motive?
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
Yeah, it could just be for destroying the research, but at the same time, I have a weird suspicion that it's a, corporate kind of thing, like...
I'm gonna find him, Malik.
Try to,
one way or another.
Like, we don't know where Megan
and just so you know, when you do,
we don't know if she's alive or dead, so for all I know...
I appreciate
she's just
that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Alright, so yeah, where was I thinking about? Yeah. We don't know where Megan is. We don't know if she's alive or dead, just a full MIA. Missing in action. And, she could be alive somewhere else for all we know. Not gonna leave that as a possibility.
I think it's disgusting how public opinion has turned on David so quickly. Like it's his fault these lunatics keep attacking us.
People seem to think we're hiding something.
Only because Eliza Kazan.
Alright, what else was I gonna say? Something else?
Start talking.
Oh yeah.
By for a second he was with Purity first. I think someone's...
I need to stop listening or being distracted by, not being distracted, being cut off by NPC chatter. What was I thinking? Yeah. Megan's missing. Most of her lab colleagues are dead. So she's probably being held. That's my thought. Technically take over the market by taking the one person who actually knows what they're doing.
Slipped him into Sandra's group to manipulate those thugs.
Yeah, but who? Who would know we were developing?
Alright, Pritchard. You're gonna eat that? Well, I can't take it, never mind.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way. Oh, and by the way, Jensen, I know you've gone through a lot of physical changes of late, but you didn't become a woman. Stay out of the ladies' restroom.
Okay. Was this game out, like, before everybody was getting all uppity about trans rights? I don't know. Then again, for those who don't know, because I know I don't really have that many subscribers, I don't care about gender profiling. Strip down in all forms of identification and we're all technically the same. But that's just me, yo.
What do you think they talk about?
David and Hugh Darrow? Hell if I know. What did Bill Gates and Steve Jobs talk about?
I bet he's trying to convince him to come out of hiding.
Corrupt. They're all corrupt. Like the rest of
Alright.
Darrow is not hiding. He's working day and night.
I'll still walk into women's restroom if I damn well please, Pritchard. I am security after all. Not to be a pervert, no. Just to thoroughly check and make sure
I'm
everything's
telling you,
safe.
Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him at Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Can't hurt to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
And I did. The typhoon is safe. Sanders didn't know about it. He didn't even know his hacker was augmented. He's not the mastermind behind this, boss.
So you cut him a break? The man broke into my facility and took hostages at him. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, 'cause so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You've still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Well, legal or not, unfortunately, it's something we gotta do.
You got it.
Now, can we find ourselves a pawnbroker or something? I don't need all the lethal firearms and explosives on me.
Adam Jensen, please report to your office. Adam Jensen?
Yeah, I guess I'll go to the office.
Covering the typhoon's gotta be the best thing that's happened to this company all year.
No kidding. General O'Neill.
Hey, Jensen,
canceled
glad
all
to
our
see ya.
military contracts if anyone got a
Now I
look
sound
at
like his girlfriend or something.
O'Neill would be released of our problems.
Oh, well, got someone wanting to talk to me, I guess. But first... we got the energy charge. Let's up our capacity now.
What do you mean?
Think about it, Calvin.
Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I managed.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
Tell me more. Why steal it?
Neuropozyne. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You need a Casey aug or something to crack her.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people with pheromones or something.
We might try to work for Casey. What about the details?
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
Alright, not gonna pry for reward, and alright, we'll help.
Alright, tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Alright. Anything that I could take with me in my office here? Looks like, we'll take the painkillers. We'll take the pocket security. We got a security hub, and we got ourselves a computer. Let's head on then. Hopefully, I can find myself, you know, a pawnbroker or something to actually sell the extra things and,
This whole thing just brings back
be
bad
on our way
memories.
to
I love working here, but
help
it's
with
hard knowing
Tim,
that
you know, with the side quest. Wait, was his name Tim? I forget.
Mrs. Reed?
Oh, Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy. It seems there's just no right way to deal with something like this. And I can't even begin to imagine how things have been for you after all you've been through.
Nearly dying.
A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
The drive for life? Yeah, they did what I
They
had
did
to.
what they had to do to save me. And in a way, I can do more now than I ever could.
I'm glad to know you take it so well. Many of us wouldn't be able to cope so easily with such traumatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. I can see why she loved you. Not even that degree of mechanical modification could change what she saw in you. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
Of course.
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
All right. Well, I brought her a little bit of comfort knowing that I'm going to be helping, look into, her daughter just, completely disappearing. Let's drink. If we were a normal human being, I would recommend alcohol and, medication at the same time. So, a little PSA, don't mix your drinks with medicine. Just don't. I'm not a doctor, and I can't exactly tell you all the details as to why, but, just don't.
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy you want to deal with. Everything's on the computer, right at your fingertips.
Alright, well, let's sell some things. We don't need the shotgun. Or the silent sniper rifle. But we'll keep one lethal. One lethal on hand, just in case. Alright, what about purchasing? Well, let's pick up a few tranquilizers.
Always a pleasure.
We should be good. How's my inventory? All right.
Grayson hooked me up with some real tight merch. Those UGG lovers get in my face now, I'm ready to pop them.
Grayson? Where he at these days?
Yo, where you been, man? He been running shit through that abandoned gas station for weeks. Oh, word? I wanted to get
Hello, Chase.
Hello there. Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
A keen observation.
Mrs. Reed told me you might pay me a visit. And don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of hard to miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment. She told me you might have information regarding Megan Reed's case and the attack on Seraph headquarters.
Oh boy, what a mess. Total pissing match. We had the feds on our ass, orders from 3 different departments, and pressure from so many lobbyists it felt like being the scrawny new kid in a prison shower.
It is a very high-profile case. Mrs. Reed said you thought some procedures were overlooked.
You got that right. I mean, you know how it is. Mrs. Reed told me you used to be a cop. There's always cases where you see the lazy officers taking shortcuts. But this was different.
Different how?
Too much stuff got overlooked. People seemed way too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent, I got turned down by ranking officers. People wanted to bury this thing fast. That's never a good sign.
Surely you have something more substantial than this.
Yeah, well, that's where you come in. I got a couple of leads I could never fully investigate. I started poking around, but these government-type agents just gave me the creeps. I got scared. Months away from retirement, I didn't want to fuck things up. But you obviously have the means to get to the bottom of this.
So what have you got?
First off, there's a rumor that the order to close the investigation came from higher up, maybe even outside the local department. Anything like that would have passed through Captain Penn. There might be traces of this left on his office computer.
Guess I'll have to pay a visit to the local precinct.
Well, while you're there, there was an officer assigned to the case, Chet Wagner. He's not what you call a choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case, I got suspicious. Somebody wanted him there. And I'm pretty sure he tampered with some of the evidence. You should talk to him. Find out what he knows.
Okay, I'll have a little chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby. He got retrograded from his conduct, and he takes depositions now. He won't budge easily, but I'm pretty sure you can find some dirt on him on his desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor. You might find something there to help loosen up his tongue.
Anything else worth looking into?
Yeah, when the order came down to close the case, the bulk of the evidence was stashed in a storage locker. Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there. It's on the alley right next to the station. The code is 4891. But I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's nothing. And, please, don't bother coming back here with details. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to help. But the less I know about this case, the better I'll feel.
Alright. Sure.
How did you get assigned to this case?
I didn't push for it, if that's what you mean. To be honest, I didn't want to get involved.
Why not?
I was an honest cop, Jensen. I always tried to conduct myself in accordance with the law, with procedures, and what I believed was right. Not really the standard MO for a case like this.
How about the agency?
You said an outside agency may have tampered with the storage locker. What did you mean by that?
Well, I've seen, I've heard that government agents may have locked up some of the more sensitive evidence in a safe inside the locker.
Come on, Chase. What are you not telling me?
Damn it. Okay, listen. I snooped around that locker before and found the safe code. But I kinda got caught by one of those guys. He knows I know, Jensen. If I give you the code, they'll know I talked. Call me negative, but I can't think of a nice outcome to that.
Fair. Alright, retire.
Why retire from the force only to become a security guard? I mean, it looks like you still love the work.
I love the idea of being a cop. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to join the force. But I just got fed up. It's not like I had imagined it. It's a job. Some people are good at it, while others just don't care. And it shows. This case, the Seraph case, it was just the last drop in a cup already full.
Alright, well, let's,
That's all I need for now.
Oh boy, so many, quest markers.
thinking about getting my pit bull augmented. Get him some cyber paws, cyber fangs and shit. Throw him in the ring.
Dogmentation?
Yeah, word. We should, what do you call that? Register. Patent.
Copyright.
Yeah, copyright. Let's copyright that shit. Dogmentation. Yo, we're gonna be rich, man.
No, we're not. We're not gonna bait the shit out of them for wanting to augment a dog as much as I want to. Alright, well, so much for taking the front door. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything I can do with this here. What about here? Too heavy. Nothing in the trash. I don't know if they'll automatically go hostile, so I'm just gonna walk around. Don't mind me.
Welcome to the Detroit Automated Information Network, including directory assistant.
Nope, nothing.
Welcome to the Detroit Automated Information Network, including
got nothing I can really think of right at the top of my head right now for dialogue or conversation or commentary. Alright, an idea came to mind. Give me the box. Alright. Don't think we're, permitted to be in here, so, very cautious, very sneaky. Like, nothing's on the radar. But, might as well. Actually, no, I could just walk. No need for crouch. Alright. A little, breaking and entering. Alright, let's just back up out of that. We'll try again. Alright. First, fortification. Capture. What in the world?
Access denied.
Well, damn. Okay, time to try again. Right, well... Nothing... Might as well start looking for other ways, just in case. Alright, let's try again. So what we need.
Access granted.
Good. A little break and entering, no biggie. I'll take the ammo. Hey, buddy.
What? You think you can just cut me off?
Yes. Now just, calm down.
Come on, man! I need my deposit! The shit hurts!
And good night. We'll just... Yeah. Take the shotgun, take their stuff before anybody gets hurt, and go to our next destination. There's a front door, right? How about a means to get out of here without having to take all the stairs back? I guess not. I guess I have to take the stairs to go all the way up, only just to go back down. Actually, I suppose since I'm here, let's just have a little gander. Ooh, so that's a no air thingy behind here, I believe. Let me just do a little thorough check. Nope, okay. Get on the ladder. There we go. Alright, buddy. Hello, Brian.
Jensen? What are you doing here?
I think you know why I'm here, Tyndall. I want Corella's security footage back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Seraph Industries' chief of security. I'm pretty sure I can find out about an edited security tape, so don't bullshit me.
Ah, shit. Listen, Jensen, I never wanted things to get this bad. I'm not a bad guy. I feel for Corella, I really do. But sometimes, for a good cause, you have to get your hands dirty.
Oh, there's a good cause now?
Oh, I see. You think I'm selling the stuff, right? I understand why this would seem like an obvious motive, especially to an ex-cop. But trust me, you shouldn't always take things at face value. I'm not selling the neuropazine, I'm giving it away.
Giving it away? To who?
To the people who need it. You think everyone gets augmented by choice? No. Shit happens. And then what? You're saddled with neuropazine injections for the rest of your life, and that shit costs money. But what choice do you have? Without the drug, you'll die. Rejection syndrome, crippling pain. That just ain't right. So I did the only decent thing to do. I stepped up.
Well, I can respect it. Like, it's still technically a crime, but... You know, when your body can't handle something, I
can
understand
respect that. But blackmail is still blackmail. Corella wants out, and I'm here to make sure he gets out.
Man, this whole thing is becoming way too much trouble. I've even got 2 local pushers on my back because they say my philanthropic actions are undercutting their profit.
That's not your only problem. A gun-toting client was waiting for you in your apartment earlier.
Really? In my apartment? Shit, the dealers probably sent him. Tell you what, I'll deal with the client later. You take care of the dealers, and the footage is yours.
Yeah, we'll take it out.
Okay, I'll help you out. But you better not be playing me.
You give me way too much credit, Jensen. I'm a security tech, not a hardened mobster. The 2 pushers go by the name PG and BK. They hang out in the alley near the basketball court. Just make sure they never bother me again.
Deal.
Alright, well, let's, bring some street justice. Basketball court. Alright, let's see. Do I have points to spend? Nope, I do not. Because I was thinking about that double takedown. Wait, it's not there. Double takedown should be somewhere, I believe. Yeah, the multiple takedown. Yeah, I don't have the points for it, so
You hear what Lazarus been saying? This country's falling apart, man. States are looking to leave the Union.
Well, time to just make sure they're taken care of. Bada bing.
Yo, someone there?
And boom. We'll just, yeah, just clean up the bodies. Well, not really moving the bodies, but yeah. You had a gun as well, didn't you? Oh, here it is. Oh, well, that's for, changing, I guess. Oh. I did not want this gun. Here it is. Bring back the tranquilizer.
Look, I told you. If you want me to...
They're done. They're
I've taken care of the dealers. Now hand over the footage.
Thanks, Jensen. Listen, I know it's not something you did from the bottom of your heart, but still, you saved my ass. Here's your footage.
Well, for the people who need the drug to stave off the pains, I could offer.
Listen, Tyndall, I know you're trying to do the right thing. But we have to do things by the book, or we'll just have chaos. I'll put you in contact with someone inside Seraph Industries. They may be able to get you neuropozyne for those who need it.
Seriously? You'd really do that? Wow. I never would have expected this from you, Jensen. I really appreciate this. Tell Carell I'm sorry.
Alright. Let's get back to Corolla. Or Tim Corolla. Actually, let's sell some things.
What'll it...
We don't need the shotgun, the machine pistol, the machine gun ammo, shotgun ammo we don't need.
Be sure to tell all your friends. It just not...
Alright. We're getting a bit on the overtime of the recording, so, you know, we'll get to, actually, wait, he's just right there. Okay, I could just, you know, quickly do this.
Did you get it yet? Adam, please. You have to get that security footage back.
Yeah, it's right here.
I got the footage. You owe me one, Tim.
Yeah, you got that right, Jensen. I mean, thank you so much. This is my life I just got back. Listen, I got a hold of a weapon mod. It's not much, but I figured a guy in your line of work could use it.
Listen, I know you were trying to do a good thing, and I respect that. But you should do it through proper channels. Next time you might not get this lucky.
Yeah, you're right, Adam. I know you're right. Listen, thanks again.
Alright. what is this modification I got? It's for... I don't exactly see what it's for. But just pressing combine just lets me know, so yeah. So, let's save up and wrap the episode up. So, thank you for joining. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And even if you don't, I wish you all a nice day. And until next time, take care.